Okay, well, I explained this a little bit for all of a review for some of us, but we do have some new students. So I'll be happy to meet all the new students, but I want to make sure we are all on the same page about how to do one of these creative coloring ideas that's used with Cami. To start with, you'll see the new project is going to be called Shades of an Elephant. You just click on that and, sorry, you just click on that and to open it up. So once it opens up, you can get this little up here, it says open with. Please click on that and then just click on the top one, open up with Cami. Now this is where some of you know it takes sometimes a little bit for it to download. So you just have to be patient and make sure you have a few minutes of your time to sit here and wait for it to download. I can explain the lesson though. So this is a picture of an elephant, and just like all color by numbers, they all these spaces have get rid of that. All the spaces have different numbers. The numbers are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Some of them are all 1, 2, and 3s. I put at the bottom of the paper colored traces you can use. If you want to use different colors than that, that is fine. But like, let's say like right now, I have as number 1, I have them being shades of blue. If you want to change number 1 to shades of purple, that's fine. I do not care as long as it's in shades. And then number 2, I put shades of green. So once again, if you want to make these like shades of yellow, I don't care as long as they're shades. And then the last one is a little the shades of gray. If you want to make your elephant different shades of color, that's fine with me. If any of you are familiar with the little storybook called Elmer the Elephant, he's an elephant that's made of all these really beautiful bright colors. If you want to do that and make it more like an Elmer the Elephant idea, you can do that, but you can't be all solid color. It still has to be different shades of color. Like you might want to use like light blue and dark blue and medium yellow and dark orange, and you can use different shades of all different kinds of colors if you choose to do that with the elephant. If not, I put down shades of gray. But once again, be creative if you'd like. And number 4, there's only one. I just put pink, but if you want to change that to something else, go for it. So the idea is this. Let's remember, well, let's start with this here. This is the number. I don't have my whole screen over here. Let me move it. Okay, is our paintbrush, our drawing tool, whatever you want to call it. This here is the number of how big of a thickness it's going to be when you use it. So like right now 8, like it's going to make kind of a bigger mark on it. So let's click out so you can see what I mean. So the number 1 is a tiny, tiny line, and number 12 is the thickest line, and everything in between. So depending on what you're doing, if you need a smaller area and you want to be careful, you're going to go with a smaller brush stroke compared to if you need something big and you want to get it covering up sooner, you want to use a big one. These here is our paint palette. You can only have 9 colors on it. However, you can choose by clicking this little paint palette down here, you can mix up your colors. You can mix up whatever colors you want. The one that you see with the square around it is the one that you see down here with the square around it. Okay, so if you want to change up your colors, it kind of tells you where you're at on the guide. So let's start with I had number 1 as blue. Okay, so if I'm going to, well, no, wait a minute, let me change the color up first so I can try to do that. Let's say I want to use a different shade of blue. Let's say I'm going to do my blues first. So let's say I want to get rid of that gold color. I'm going to come over here and here's all my shades of blues, right? So I'm going to say, well, maybe I'll pick that color. And I'm going to get rid of black. I'm going to get rid of that. And maybe I'm going to use this color as a blue. I need to hit save. And when I come over to my paint palette, here are my new shades of blue. Okay, so now I can pick any of those and start coloring in all my ones. So let's say first, it's got to have that ring around it to be the color on your brush. So I'm going to stay with the number 8, even though it's probably bigger than what I want. This shade of blue here, that I just click and hold it. I'm going to color it in. You know, think of this as kind of like a stained glass kind of idea, if that helps a little bit. So now I can't use that same shade of blue here, here, or here because it gotta look different. The colors can't match. They can't be the same. So I'm gonna come over here and now maybe I'll take that blue. Once again, it's got the ring around it, so I know it's okay. And I'm gonna come in here and color it that blue. Okay, so that's what you would do. You'd work your way around this and you would make this, like I said, think of it as stained glass. Now, because I have that blue on it, I can't use it here or here, but I can come down here and use it, right? So I can go around and color in. You don't have to keep changing up every time you go to add a blue. You can move around. Just remember they can't touch each other. So let's say I'm going to use the blue here. Okay, and you get the idea. I'll come down here. Now, because this is kind of a thicker brush, number 8, you gotta be a little bit more careful, get down in there, but that's fine. All right, so that's what you would do for all the different colors. You would just change out the shades, and once again, you just click on the paint palette, and then you get all the different shades. And like I said, if you want to make your, if you want to make your grass shades of purple, or if you want to make your elephant, shades of pinks, shades of reds or oranges, that's up to you. You don't have to. I just kind of put that out there as an idea, but be creative with it. Just have fun with it. These aren't due till next Friday. I'm kind of redoing it a little bit, so I'm gonna assign a lot on Friday. That way it gives you the weekend to look at them. Well, whatever. Hopefully you look at them. And then when you come back to school the following week, and if you are in our class, if you come back into our building, you will have, if you have questions, then I can help you with them instead of just getting them and not knowing what's in there. It gives you the opportunity to look at them, review it, and then when you come into school, if you're coming back into our school, to ask me the question so I can help you. So once again, have fun with this. It's called the Shades of an Elephant. But like I said, I did add the colors down on the paper, but please know you can make it shades of oranges or shades of purples, shades of green, whatever you want. Okay, have fun with it, or you can use that guide. Either way, totally up to you. All right.